Picks and Parlay family, it's me, Detroit Lenny here, talk a little MLB, CFL, dare I say NFL, whoop whoop. We're going to get things started. Listen, I'm going to do this in 30 minutes or less. Here's how this is going to work. I'm going to go through the CFL, I'm going to go through the MLB, and I'm going to wrap it up with some NFL. You guys are going to like, share, subscribe. I got to go, okay? We got to make do of our time. I got to get a haircut, all right? Listen, I don't want to tell y'all. See this mane? You see this? All that flowy locks? I gotta get that in check. All right. Might even be meeting up with our guy Sean Higgs later today. Talk a little sports action as he is in town. So I'm gonna try and meet up with him, have a drink, shoot the crap and all that good stuff. You guys don't forget, like, share, subscribe, ring that bell. We're almost at 50,000 subscribers. We're right around the corner. Use promo code right there, LENNY20. Save yourself 20% off picksandparlays.net. Let's get into CFL auction tonight. Stampeders, Argonauts. I am on Toronto. I'm on Toronto. I'm currently on them I got this at minus 115. But that earlier in the week now I see minus 130s, minus 120 Caesar Sportsbook. Shop your line, especially in CFL. So I see it from minus 120 all the way up to minus 135 right now. So beat some line movement earlier in the week with grabbing that. I just like Toronto overall. I think these teams are both 4-4. Okay, they're both mediocre. Home field advantage. You know, I'm going to go there. Toronto's very good at home, 3-1 at home, straight up. So as opposed to Calgary 0-4 on the road. I just don't, the spread right here is at 1.5. I see it, give or take. Like I said, shop your line, CFL, 1.5. I do see a 2 out there. I'm just money lining this and moving on. I don't like a whole lot in this game, so that's what I'm doing on that. Saturday CFL is another story. I really don't like Saturday CFL. I'm just going to let you know right now. I don't like Saturday CFL at all. Hamilton, the Tiger Cats, Montreal Alouettes. Alouettes minus 7.5. They're 7-1 overall, 3-1 at home, straight up. Tiger Cats 2-6 against the spread, 2-5 against the spread on the road. I like Montreal to get it done. I don't like the 7 and hook. If you want to play something, I think maybe Montreal that's the play. Like, I'm not money lining that at 350. I'm not doing that. But I don't like 7.5 either. I might. You look at the total here, I might look at the over, but if I could find a teaser, I would be on Montreal and the over if I could find that teaser, but that's kind of where I'm at as far as that game goes. I don't think I have anything bet in that game. I don't have anything bet in that game, and I don't know if I want to. I'm just going to cap the Sunday NFL or CFL. I am all over BC for multiple reasons. Okay, we all know they're a better team. They're 5-3. Edmonton's 1-7. All of that against the spread. 4-4. Okay, as an underdog, BC's 1-0 because they haven't been an underdog that much. Edmonton's just bad at home. They're just bad at home. I got 1 win at home, no wins at home all year. As a favorite, they're 0-3. They're just a bad team. Edmonton is always they're okay on the road. They're kind of a road team where I take with points, but at home, I'm not about that. I ain't about that life, as my kids say. I got 10 toes, stand on business. I don't know what these kids mean any day. I'm like, what? I'm like, I will just punch you in the mouth. I don't know what the hell you're even talking about. Like, I don't. My kids were trying to. It's a quick story. Kids, I got a 12-year-old and a 15-year-old in football. Okay, and they're both. One's in high school, sophomore JV. One's playing on 12 and U, just a club team. And tackle, whatever, both just trying to get each other hyped up, and his older brother is trying to get him hyped, the younger one hyped up for a scrimmage, his first tackle scrimmage. All this, he's like, "You got 10 toes, stand on business." He's grabbing him by his pad, "Let's go!" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Like, I'm like, long story short, I have 9.5 toes. I'm missing a half a toe there was an accident, whatever, right? So I'm like, I took offense to that because I'm like, I got 9.5 toes, so I can't stand on business. And what the hell does stand on business mean nowadays? I'm like, look, dude, is that like for real? Is that what that means? I don't know. Maybe I'm just old. I am old. There's no maybe, but I'm like, 10 toes on business? I'm like, what? And then he plays me some, I guess it used to be called Bollywood, where like an indie, like India, a rapper, a hip hop rapper from India, and it's this Indian rap music, and I'm like, what? And then it was kind of badass, the video in the song, but when the 50-year-old was saying, I was like, what the hell are you saying? Anyways, that's done. Back to CFL. We got to stay on track. Daddy's got to get a haircut. All right, so we're all over BC. I'm on a 2-unit bet for me, BC, and I'm on. I'm not telling her. Listen, you Pikachu? Get T-shirts made. Do you Pikachu? Okay. Just because I'm maxed out on this doesn't mean you should. If you're not big in CFL, half unit this stuff. Okay. You don't have to. Follow or fade at your own risk. I'm not selling you picks here. I'm just telling you what my warped mind is on. All right. I'm on BC. I got it at plus 110. Okay. I'm just on them on the money line. Just straight up. Boom. I see it at plus 115 to MGM. But most places 110. So whatever. I'm just not on this. You can even get 2.5 points on ESPN bet. I'll probably do that as well, but that's at minus 115. I just think they win the damn game. I'm not worried about injuries. I'm not worried about who, what, where, and whatever. I'm really not. They're just a better team, and I don't care if the second string plays against Edmonton's first string. I'm probably still going to take that. I just am. So do you, Pikachu? All right, all right. So that's done with CFL. That's your CFL breakdown. Boom, bang, pow. Hit the like button. All right. So we're gonna move on to MLB because I've been treading lightly with MLB because June was bad. July was better, not great. It was good. It was profitable. June was too. June was not. I take that back. MLB was not profitable. June was profitable. July was barely profitable at MLB. So I'm just like, I backed off, right? And again, you do Pikachu, however you choose to manage your bankroll. Some people will lower their bets and keep the same amount of bets, like have 10 bets for all unit. And then some people will lower the unit size and still have 10 bets. I took my 10, and I'm just throwing 10 out there as a hypothetical number, and dropped those. And I kept my unit size the same, but instead of 10 bets, I only had 5. Okay, I just backed down as much as I was, and that has helped me. And I've become profitable and moving up. I think, here's the thing, June, dog days of summer. I didn't have shit to do, so I'm betting every baseball game. You don't have to bet everything. So, quickly, what I like in MLB. I've had some coffee today. We're going to go run through the chat before we get into MLB. Well, look what the damn cat dragged in. Every Friday, homie, this is where I be. 1 o'clock Eastern, Fridays. Now, NFL preseason and stuff, I was going to talk about it when we start talking. We're going to talk MLB first. We're going to start doing more live shows. I'm going to break this down, do like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday for the Bet Win Repeat show. Not sure on the time. Stay tuned. Hit the bell for notifications. I'm going to try and do it maybe a little more in the afternoon, like a 4 o'clock Eastern instead of 1 o'clock. Just like, 5 o'clock Eastern. I'm trying to catch that ride home, but before the night games start. That's the wheels spinning. So stay tuned. Down at Cusick in the house. What's up? How you doing? Cubs money line, Tigers plus 1.5. How about them Tigers? I know they lost last night, but I'm just saying, taking 2 out of 3 from Seattle. I mean, I saw in the contest everybody. Seattle -1, Seattle -1.5, Seattle this, Seattle that. Free picks, rapid fires. Seattle. I kept telling these. Y'all don't know. Rock Cape's in the house. What's good, Lenny? What's happening, my friend? I was thinking, hey, Rock Cape, I thought about you randomly 2 days ago. We had something, and it was something hot mustard. And I remember our conversation about hot mustard. And I can take this off. And I was like, damn, I got to talk to Rock Cape about something else. Anyways, little Friday sprinkle parlay plus 2,000 boosted on DK. Vladdy over bases. Altuve over a half. Based on, you want to get him walk. Vidi Pascalito. I don't know. You know what I'm saying. They're killing each other in these lines lately. Yeah. I've been, I don't want to say like kind of picking and choosing some spots here, staying in some teams where I like props. I've never been a big prop baseball guy anyway. I get a lot of them from others. You, Terry Edelman, whoever. Sean Higgs has got some stuff. Excuse me. I suck at the CFL. CFL has been money for me this year. CFL has bankrolled MLB. Let's put it that way. In every game but Friday. I was talking with Brian Gillihan and Julie Carley in a group chat about this a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, man, CFL, I've just been like, I don't want to toot my own horn. I'm not that guy. My head's not through the door. You know what I mean? I'm not whatever. CFL this year has been money. Like car payments have been made. You know what I mean? Like it's been really well, except for Friday games. Like I track it all. And CFL is real easy to do that because they have one game on Thursday, one game on Friday, one game on Saturday, one game on Sunday. That's it. You know what I mean? So, and just Fridays, whatever reason, whatever. It's not teams. Everybody plays different games, whatever. I just suck at Friday games. But take that for what it's worth. I'm on the Argos tonight. Don't like Saturday game. Probably be on the over maybe or something. I don't know, whatever. But I like Saturday, Sunday, and Thursday games. I've been profitable. Let's go Lions. Hey, last night was whatever. We cashed on. Check out the YouTube shorts. NFL YouTube. The Picks and Parlays YouTube. Check that out. Yesterday preseason we went 2-0 and unders. I mean, I told you right in the video I was taking the Lions as well, but we all know I'm taking the Lions. So I wasn't telling anybody to do that, but the unders were rolling. Check that video out. There's an NFL preseason short out now on TikTok and YouTube where I break down every game tonight and what I like and a parlay that plus like 590. So get after that. But don't love to see an injury, but Mosley out can leave DB room to develop and show. Listen, that's what this, see why I need a haircut? This is what these things are. I hate preseason. It's like a love-hate. You get good looks at kids, and I say they're kids because these are very young men and developing in the NFL, and sometimes you can get some good looks at this stuff, but then on the other side, injuries, and you could lose somebody over stupid shit, Top nerfy of the day, M's and the Mets. The same line as -140 on Caesars. M's league leading 40-13 nerfies. See, this is the shit I need in my life because I'll be honest, I haven't capped a lot of nerfies this year. I started to beginning of the year do a lot of no-bat ninth innings, and then I got away from that, and then I got into totals and sides more, and that's what screwed me in June. Handicap yourself, okay? As a handicapper, if you're trying to, whether you're doing this as a living or as extra income or just for fun, handicap what the hell you're doing because it's not fun if you're losing money, flat out. So if you're doing this for fun and you're losing money, you ain't having fun, right? And if you're doing this as extra money, you want to make more extra? Who doesn't? The reason you're doing it for extra money is to get extra money. Well, don't you always want extra money, more of it too? You know what I mean? I don't know why the fuck I'm doing this. But anyways, you guys know what I'm talking about. So handicap yourselves. I realized that in June, got back to what I was good at, what I did well, shortened it, stacked, smaller stacks. I was just doing I was spread too damn thin. That's just what it was at the end of the day, but that's me. Mariners. In the Mets. I'm betting this right now. I don't know what the fuck you guys are doing. I'm supposed to stop swearing. I am on today. Yep. Boom. That gets on. All right, let's go. 42 and 18. There. See, those are numbers. Those are numbers. For 40 and 18, Nerfy's records at home. Hey, handicap. Tigers on 13-game road. Run line. Cover streak. Rockies money line or run line? Money line for the Rockies. -1 plus 208. There you go. Let's go. Bet. There you go. See? Free premium pick. Check out your boy. Check him out. If you guys don't know Rod Cape, Tom Macarena, I'm terrible at names. I can't barely pronounce my own. Okay? Like, it is what it is. That's why I just wear Detroit on my head. But check out Rise Premium Plays wherever you can get them. Where do you get them? Winners and Winers, Insiders Room, Picks and Parlays, right? I don't know. He's all over the damn place. Just check his ass out. Drop the link in the description. I don't care. Do you? You work too hard, Lenny. You know, man. Hardest working man in show business. I call myself James Brown in the house. Let's talk MLB. I don't have much. I just ranted about why I don't have much. I am on the Angels over the Nationals today. I am on that. I've been following a lot of picks and parlays, free picks, and that's been also just kind of, I keep it simple, right? That's what I've tried to basic myself back down to. Jose Sereno, Mitchell Parker on the mound for the Nationals. I'm on the Angels, and I hate this. I'm not a big fan, but they are four. I don't like the Angels. So that's why I'm not a big fan. This game, I like the Angels. Bet numbers, not teams. Angels 4 out of 5 in the last 5, and winners 9-4, 8-2, 3-2, and 5-4. Nationals lost 3 out of their last 5, and they just got ran through by the Giants. Honestly, 9-5, 7-4, 4-1. They won a game 11-5, and they haven't done nothing since. I don't like the Nationals at all. I don't feel like they have nothing else to play for. I mean, not that the Angels do, but I just think that's the better team. So I went Angels-wise. And you can get a nice price tag on it, plus 105. Next baseball bet I have is Cincy and Milwaukee. Oh, nap. Did I just mess that up? Hold up. Technical difficulties. Hold on. Don't do that. Okay. Cincy and Milwaukee. We almost just shut down some stuff. I am on. I'm on the under. No, I'm on the over. I'm on the over 8.5. Okay, I know I was on a total. I'm on the over 8.5. Carson Spears on the mound. Aaron Savali, 2-8, 5 ERA. Don't expect him to be out there long, even when I don't care. I just don't think. I don't think either one of these teams are going to shut down either one of these teams. You know what I'm saying? I don't think either one of these teams. I'm not expecting one or the other to do it, but Milwaukee, the last 3 games, mind you, against the Braves. Okay, take that into consideration. 10-0 for game 1, 8-5, 16-7. Cincy coming off, still on the road in Miami, 10-3 win, 8-2 win, lost 6-4, still scored 4. And then wins 10-4 in 10 innings. So they just went after it in 1 inning. So take some of those away because it was just a 1 inning boom, boom, bang. You know what I mean? But still, nonetheless, runs. You know what I mean? And I like the over 8.5, both these pitchers here. And I kind of, if I go sidewise, but I don't have a side, I lean Milwaukee, but I won't bet them. Not at the price tag of minus whatever, 150-ish. So what else do I have? That's MLB. Now I'm on that Nerfy. And then NFL. So that's all. I don't have many in MLB, and I told you all why. So let's do this. Let's start with the Houston game. There we go. Houston Texans. Here's the thing. We're not going to see starters. Like, if you watched any kind of preseason football last night, you should know. You're not going to see the number ones, period. And anybody that's trouting number ones out there has a bad team. If they're already, okay, they're just not. You're going to get limited to, like, maybe 2 for a half and 3 in the threes for the second half. Unless there's a fourth guy, then they'll get him some work in. You'll see limited 2. Because if there's a fourth guy, then there's probably the second string guy, quarterback-wise, position players, the second string guy. I probably wouldn't, see a lot of him. No player props. I don't even know if you can get any. I haven't seen any, but I'm not messing with that. I'm strictly on totals the majority of the way, maybe a few sides. I'm going to bet the Lions. Don't judge. I got to wrap this up in like 5 minutes. All right, so that being said, let's do this. The Pittsburgh Steelers depth chart. Let's just talk quarterbacks and who's going to make it happen. We know there's a battle between Russell Wilson, and Justin Fields. You might see some limited action from either one of those, but guys like Russell Wilson, I don't know. You know what I mean? I know the Texans are playing, Ryan Cape just said, Texans are playing starters. Here's the thing. They already lost some people in OTAs and stuff. I don't know how long that's going to factor into stuff. So that being said, I'm on the under. I'm on the under in the Texans and the Steelers game just because I worry a little bit about the Texans starters, but not too much because I don't know if you're really how much you're going to actually see C.J. Stroud. A series, you know what I mean? But Davis Mills is no joke. He's already ran that offense. He knows what he's doing. You know what I mean? So you got to look there. Case Keenum, veteran guy. You know what I mean? Tim Boyle, veteran guy. Not a guy that's, he's not number one, but he's going to be able to move the ball. But the Steelers defense is no joke. I think the Steelers, I don't see, first of all, you don't get to see no field goals. Nobody gives a shit about lead changes. Nobody cares about kicking a 40-yard field goal. They're all playing out they want those weird scenarios for personnel, those fourth and shorts. How do we get it done when we need to get it done? Shit that won't happen. Russell Wilson being old, he banged up, just stays banged up. You know what I mean? Just because he's an old veteran quarterback. I'm not dogging Russell Wilson. This is just a factor of this. You know what I mean? Do you think Justin Fields is going to, try and, fresh scenery, new change, some maybe flourish a little bit? I don't know. I don't think he's a good quarterback. I don't think he makes great decisions. Might run around with his head cut off and make some plays here and there, like a chicken with his head cut off, but I don't trust him. So I think the Pittsburgh Steelers stay running the ball. And to stay running the ball, 8 o'clock, take the under. I'm just on the under. Typically, I'm just going to be on unders a long way through. The Falcons and the Dolphins are the same way. And both of these unders are like 38, 37.5, 38. Might even get 38.5. One of them, I think the Dolphins and the Falcons are a little higher, like half point higher. I don't have them in front of me, but I'm on same thing, same kind of concept. I don't look for the Dolphins or the Falcons to play a whole lot of their depth chart. I don't think so. Now, here's the thing. Atlanta, if you even if Kirk Cousins was 100%, I wouldn't track him out on the field. I wouldn't even for a possession. I wouldn't even bother. Okay? So, Michael Penix Jr., if I was the Atlanta Falcons, everybody being healthy, all things being equal, I want to play him as much as possible. Maybe see some Taylor Heinicke at the end of the game in the fourth quarter when it really doesn't matter, because it doesn't matter. Maybe see some Nathan Brooke. You know what I mean? Miami is going to trot out there. Tua is already on the concussion protocol. You know what I mean? And I don't know that. That's not true. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm just saying. Like, that's just, he stays on there, I feel. So, you're going to see a lot of Mike White, Skylar Thompson. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see a lot of big play type stuff. I think they want to run more formations. I think everybody, when I say they, I mean every NFL team. A lot of formations, stuff like that, personnel, who makes a play, more stuff like that. We're not looking to go all out, maybe some trickeration here or there just cause, but I don't think I don't like that. You know what I mean? I'm not a big fan of the totals. I'm not a fan of overs or anything like that. So third game of the night, Baltimore and Philly. Here's the thing. I preach about how, nobody gives a shit about preseason, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to kick field goals, this and that. John Harbaugh cares. He's the guy. He's the one that cares. He's 40-20 in preseason career, and he's 14-2, I think. I think he's 14-2 or something obscene in week 1 preseason against the spread. He wins. He just wants to win. And he's at home. Like, it's a thing. Like, he has made it a thing. Everybody thought a couple of years ago, whatever, John Harbaugh. You know what I mean? John Harbaugh is kicking it. Okay? John Harbaugh is going for it. John Harbaugh is playing to win this game. And you can get it plus 2 points. I think you can get a little plus money action. Maybe right around points. Let me see where that's at right now. I'm looking. Plus 2.5 you can get at ESPN Bet right now at plus 100. I'm on them to win. Money line plus 115. I'm taking the shot. Okay, I'm probably taking the points as well. Again, check out the YouTube short and Picks and Parlays Picks and Parlays YouTube channel. Check that out. The short breaks down all three of these a little bit more. But I don't care about the depth chart. I care about the coaching. And Harbaugh has those guys ready to play. And especially, I don't care if it's a preseason game. So I'm going to round it up with some chat here, talk, and then I'm going to bounce out of here because, again, I got to get a haircut, folks. Philly, Arizona under. Okay. Let's ride. Let's see where it's at. There you go. There's your Rocket play. Under 8.5. Minus 1.5, I got it. Bam. Don't burn. That. Boom. Texans are playing starters. Okay, there you go. Wilson is hurt. Fields should play a good amount. There you go. Typically, the Hall of Fame game participants don't have great showing the next game. True. Yeah, there's trends in the preseason that are like, dare I say, factual. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they are strong. And, totals are high today. Totals are. And I think that's because Miami can tend to be a higher scoring team. And they just kind of like they jump, but they're jumping from that threshold of like last night's 32s, 33s to 37s, 38s. That's a big jump. I think they're high today, and maybe I'm a sucker for it. Maybe they come in and I'll go over and I'll look like a dumbass. But I'll tell you what, I'm gonna look like a dumbass whether I win or lose. So it is what it is. Neither Atlanta or Miami have any depth. Facts. You know what I mean? And that's what they need to see because they need it come regular season. So they can't get hurt now with the ones out there. They cannot. They maybe play a series, stuff like that, but if they play a quarter, that's bad. The longer your ones play right now is bad. There's 18 weeks in the regular NFL season. 18. And there's a preseason. There's only one preseason or one bye week in there. It's longevity, stamina. Who lasts the longest? All right, guys, I got to roll. I got to bounce out of here. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Like, share, subscribe. Weekly, Fridays, 1 o'clock Eastern. Ring that bell. Notifications. Might start football here Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Good luck unless you're against me. We appreciate everybody stopping by. End video. Where's the end video? Right here. Outro. Peace.